Moving day. I'm going to show you all of the things that need to be done. If you're moving out of your apartment, you can make sure you get your damage deposit back. Things get left behind when you're moving. Hello, I look like poo again. The bathtub and stuff will need some work. This needs a little bit of work. This, I think, is self-cleaning, luckily. First things first, I'm gonna fill my bucket up, my Velita bucket, and I'm going to put a few squirts of salsas in. Really great cleaner all the way around. It smells like pine. First thing in this little room, I'm just gonna sweep up, and that's gonna make a difference right away. This is just a little storage room. You wanna make sure you clean everything. Give a landlord no reason to keep your money. I'm not going to do the ceiling, but I am going to give a fresh wash down of the walls. If you need more info about using this system, it's a Velita, then you can check my description box and I'll put some links there for you. You can get right down to the baseboards and get those too. It's fantastic. Oh, it smells nice already, just like pine. I changed my mop head. This one's in a pretty rough shape. And then I can wash the floor with this mop. You want to make sure that you do every single window. If there are regular blinds on here, then you want to do them too. You can put them into a bathtub and just let them soak with a little bit of ivory or some Dr. Bronners, and then just go with a cloth and wipe them down afterwards. Ivory works wonderful on windows. Give everything a wipe. Get in here too. That's something that landlords actually really check for. They do check windows. Get every square inch of your place. Leave it better than you found it. Then the next person will be able to just move in carefree. Get the screen too. Some windows will come right out. Push them up in the air. There we go. There's always one spot that they'll come out better. Then you can get the other side. When your window is finished, put your top in first, lift it, wiggle it around a bit, and then put it into the bottom slot like that. Wash all of your heat registers, give them a wipe all the way around, and if it's the kind with the grate, take the grate out of the floor, vacuum it, then put the grate back on. Make sure the grate's clean too. And if it's turned on, be careful that you don't burn yourself. Also get this little lip down here. This is where a lot of dust collects, and it can be a fire hazard. This one's turned on, so I'm sizzling. Turn yours off before you do this. The water doesn't lie. That's just from one window and one heat register. So I'm gonna get started in the kitchen. What I'm going to do is collect all that recycling, all of the garbage, get it out of here and clean up. What I've done with all of this stuff is I put it towards the door. Anything that needs to go, recycling, any bits that I found. Remember to do all of your walls. If your ceiling needs to be done, you can use your wall washer for that too. This one's pretty good. I'm going to do things like the top of the fridge because then you work your way down. Now this is something nobody likes to do. The whole stove and oven thing. I want to show you a little trick though. It's like a car hood. You can get all the yucky stuff under here a lot easier. Put it down. Simply put the bars back in. Woo! Some of them have a latch, some of them don't. I have a how to clean your stovetop video, so watch that one. It'll give you great tips. I've also got one on doing ovens, so check those out. Link down in the description below. Something some people miss, you need to do underneath. I'm gonna wiggle this one carefully. They're lighter than most people think. I'm just gonna wiggle back and forth. If you can't do that, take the bottom drawer out, take a vacuum, get all the muck, because that stuff, landlords will look for sometimes. This way you can get the side of your stove too. And see all the goodies that were back there? Now watch you don't pull beyond the length of your cord on the back of your oven. But I'm going to clean out all of this and give it a mop underneath and clean the side. If you do things like pre-spray, then you're going to end up with easier jobs. So this has Dr. Bronners, lavender Dr. Bronners. It's just what was in my bottle already. A couple squirts with water. You can take these out. Now you should unplug your stove before you do this. I'm gonna empty these and soak them. Landlords really hate to clean ovens and stoves and fridges. You wanna make sure that you do a good job so that they don't nail you with really high cost to clean it. Pre-spray, it's gonna make your life easier. I'm gonna do the same thing with the fridge. I'm gonna pre-spray. I'm just gonna dampen my magic eraser, and then I'm gonna take some Ivory dishwashing liquid, squirt some on there. Be generous. I do this handle. Watch the magic. Same thing with all these little markety marks. I'm not going to worry about dribbling on the floor and stuff because the floors are going to get done really well at the very last. So I'm just going to give top to bottom good wipe with the magic eraser and the Ivory, and then I'm going to take a cloth and rinse this all off, shine it, we're good. Ew, back there, it's nasty all the time. Yippers! Okay, so we're gonna clean out the fridge. I'm gonna pre-spray it first. Pre-spray, pre-spray, pre-spray. That's always the easiest way to clean. While you're doing one thing, the pre-spray is working on another. Now some fridges have a lot of parts. You might want to take a picture of how everything sits and where. Now I took this piece of glass out. It's always gungy underneath of it. I'm going to just let everything sit. Sometimes the drawers don't come out easily. My suggestion is rather than breaking it, leave it as a whole part. Now I'm going to work on the stovetop. The magic eraser is actually getting quite a bit of the ring off. Use this method or look in my video description for if you've got really bad rings, and I'll teach you how to get that off too. Dip your brush in some soapy water and see these little grate things. Give it a clean. Also, this little area, it gets really dirty. Now I give this just a quick wipe, this coil, and you just put it back in. Now make sure it's fairly dry. Don't use your stove until it is all dry. And you just put it into the little holes, and like that one went in so easy. Like I say, if your coils are bad, you can just give them a light wipe. Now I'm going to take out some of these shelves. This one lifts up because it's got little stoppers at the back. Be careful, don't do it while you're videotaping like I am, don't break them. And then you can bring it over to your sink and then give it a wash. Once you get them all out, then you can work on the rest of the fridge. Start with your freezer first. Just gonna get all the loose stuff out. It can go on the floor because I will do the floor last. I just have a cloth right now with some Ivory in water, hot water. Just do the whole thing, easy. On here too. If you have issues, you get your magic eraser. It works fantastic for these stained areas up here. I'm gonna start from the top and just work my way down. I've got a bucket with Ivory. I'm just gonna give it a good wipe. Get all of the light thing and everything, top to bottom. Get all of those little grooves. Make sure you get this door too. Again, magic eraser on the inside of this will help tremendously. And then I'm going to get a fresh bucket of water, go over it one more time, and then take a cloth and I'm going to dry it all really nicely before I put all of the drawers and all of the other accessory shelves in. So you want to start with your bottom shelf first when you're reassembling everything. Otherwise, you're going to run into a pickle perhaps. Okie dokie, got her all beautiful and clean. No more muck, we're all good to go. One of the hardest things to clean is your fridge, stove, bathrooms. They're the most time consuming. So everything is good to go. These handles are looking much better. Looks good. Okay, it's time to get the kitchen all done. All cupboards should be washed inside and out. These ones have stuff in them, so I'm gonna have to take everything out to do them. I'm gonna start from the top, work my way down, do the backsplashes. All you're gonna do is put some of your suds or ivory into your sink. Have your magic eraser on hand because it will wipe marks off of your cupboard doors really well. I've done the countertops, so all of the dirt has come down this way. Now we're going to do the fronts of the bottom cabinets. If you've got some bad marks, just use your magic eraser and it will get off easy peasy. Remember, do the inside of your cabinets too. I'm going to do the sink last because I'm still using hot water from time to time. Everything is looking so much better. Wait till you see the after. I think it'll be quite impressive. And we're going to do the bathroom next. Okay, we're in the bathroom. I'm going to pre-spray everything. Yeah, come on. Honest I am. I'm just going to take ivory and I'm going to do everything with ivory. The taps, everything is going to get a bit of ivory. I can use my cloth to shine up that mirror. Toilet can be done with ivory. I'm going to get a magic eraser in there and I'm going to get all of that out. I've got the garbage can soaking and yeah, just all of the taps and everything can be done. Wash the ceiling and the backsplash. Do the floor. And make sure that I do all the little shiny things too in the shelves, the door, any spots. Remember to do the front door because that is going to be the first impression that your landlord's going to get when they do their inspection. Give it a quick wipe on the outside as well. Get some of that muck off and cobwebs and whatever is on there. Okay, here's the final product. Some of this furniture is going to be taken out, I think. I'm not sure. But I just cleaned it up a little bit anyways. The sink is shining again and the countertops. The stove has got a lot more sparkle now. And the fridge looks great. All of the garbage is gone. Heat register's done. I took the bed out and did underneath of it. The walls are freshened up, the floors are all clean. And here's the bathroom. Shelf is all nice and clean. The taps, everything is sparkling. That's how you want to leave it. You want to make sure that everything is cleaner than what you came to, because then you can never worry about losing your damage deposit during the inspection. One thing I also wanted to mention is that you want to make sure that when you move into a place, you have to take pictures. Make sure you take a lot of pictures of your apartment or your rental when you move in, especially any damages, and make note of anything that is just not operational. You want to make sure that you cover your back. I hope it'll be good enough for the new tenant, and I hope that they have a wonderful stay here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We've got lots of other cleaning videos. Check them out in the links in the description down below, or you can wait until the end of this video and it will show you a bunch of other options for your cleaning